notified him of the video. You know, and he and I actually, Asalieri and I actually had a conversation. And, you know, honestly, he convinced me of a few things. Like, I don't really want to be that guy. I mean, this entire... I don't know, I guess I just had a conversation with him. It turns out he's actually not what people painted him as, or at least as far as I can tell. And for those of you who don't know, people have kind of... His infamy precedes him. He's labeled as just all these things that, as far... You know, I really didn't get from him. You know... He was a... During our conversation, I could tell that he was a smart, reasonable guy.
Ace is an asshole, and was always an asshole, on camera or off, and he's the kind of person who's proud of being an asshole, and I never like those people.
No.
And so he had invited me, he demanded that I explain myself to him, and he was very fucking angry, and he had said, and actually, before that, he had said some, like, shit like, I will burn your house down, I will find you, I will go to Portland and find you, I've been there before.
Yeah.
It's like, really, like, okay, well, I need to... I don't know why I thought, well, if I just talk to him, clearly he will be... he'll be a man of reason.
Yeah, he's obviously a man of...
if we can just sort this whole mess out, we'll all be happy.
Men of similar ilk. Let's sit down here, let's discuss this.
And, honestly, I just decided, you know, fuck it. I don't want to have a video like that talking this much shit about this guy. I mean, there's already enough of those, and honestly, I just don't want to be another one of those. And the other thing is, I think my attacks in the video got way too personal. Like, I was making fun of his weight, I was making fun of his... I mean... It just isn't what I want to do. I don't want to... I mean, it was really dickish, and I just guess I could say that... It's not really an excuse, but I was sort of really wanting to follow up on a video of mine that actually got a bit of success. And I forced that follow-up, and that did not work.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is That's Doable again, bringing you another video where we delve into the psyche of Asalieri and his fanboys. So, what am I going to be making a video about today? Why am I so obsessed with Asalieri, as the fanboys will come over and say, why are you doing this? Oh my god, you're such a loser. Well, the fact that I would need to repeat myself multiple times to you guys is not a shock to me whatsoever. You know, this being my channel where I devote all the drama and all the BS and all the stuff where people are obviously going to come over to my channel and start a war. It happens right here, ladies and gentlemen, and there's not really much you can do about it, considering that on my main channel I have not mentioned Asalieri's name at all, and it's going to stay that way because I honor my deals, my viewpoints. I actually abide by them. So, yeah, this channel is for the drama. So, what are we going to be talking about today? Well, on the Encyclopedia Dramatica forums at the very end, or on page 20, by the time this video has been uploaded, there's a video that's been uploaded by a guy named, I think it was Slightly Livid Gamer or something, or Gaming, and he made a video. And in this video, in the same fashion as many others, or not really many others, it's just him and a guy named Hardcore Kid, which I think Hardcore Kid has kind of come back and said, yeah, I probably shouldn't have let Asa off the hook that much, considering the stuff that he's done. But Slightly Livid Gaming comes back, and he is allowing me, or him, not him personally, but he has allowed me to come back and address this point that people are making. It's that, man, I went into a Skype conversation with Asalieri, and when I came back, I had a different viewpoint of Asalieri. He's actually a nice guy. He explained things very specifically in the way he wanted to me, and now I believe his point of view. Not anyone else's, of course. It's not like I can go out and research some information myself, but he has said some nice things to me, therefore he's a nice guy in general. And therefore he doesn't deserve the hate that gets spewed towards him. And, you know, I gotta stop you right there from making these BS points in your video, Slightly Livid Gaming. And I'm not going to do a full commentary on this because it's going to be a generalized video. If you want to see his video, it's going to be linked down in the comments, and you can go watch him say how much of a nice guy Asalieri is. But I want to make a very, very important point in this situation. To my knowledge, again, there's only been 2, maybe 3 people that have actually went to a Skype conversation and came out and said, man, Asalieri is actually not that bad of a guy. And I think, there was a guy, I can't even remember what his name is, but I couldn't really take his videos. He screamed a lot in his videos and all that, and people are going to use this as saying, oh, well, you're just ignoring the only real case where Asalieri was actually a nice guy, and he actually recorded it and put it on YouTube. This is not the case, and, you know, let me explain. Asalieri tends to focus on one point that someone has to make, and I believe Slightly Livid Gaming had a point to make about, if I'm not mistaken, maybe it was the AVGN nonsense, or that guy with the glasses nonsense, or maybe it was the whole Kyle incident that he now conveniently ignores. But anyway, he made a video, and I'm guessing Asalieri, or they got in a Skype conversation and decided to have a discussion, and the result was that maybe Asalieri was like, hey, do you like video games? And Slightly Livid Gaming was like, yeah, I like video games. Oh, well, let's talk about video games. You're such a nice... Let's talk for, like, however long, and let's talk about video games and what similarities we have and everything. And the result is that Slightly Livid Gaming comes out thinking that Asalieri is a freaking genius, and he's nice, and, you know, just a sweet person and stuff. And my questioning right here, my question for you guys is, while this Skype conversation is going on, and you guys are doing a little mental cybering, if you know what I'm saying, you know, you guys are like stroking each other and all that, does the thought of what Asalieri has done in the past just completely leave your mind? I mean, it has to for you to come to this this conclusion, because he's never apologized for any of the things he's done. More recently, he stalked T. Kyle. He went to his house, he called him and said, don't make me come over there and force it out of you or whatever. And for some reason, to my knowledge, the last time I checked, 23 people decided that that was T. Kyle's fault. That Asalieri deciding that he's going to come over and force something out of him, and he's going to park outside his house and everything. That's all T. Kyle's fault. He shouldn't have made a video of Asalieri blatantly freaking stalking him and going to his house. He shouldn't have done that. He should have sat there and left it off of YouTube, left all that drama off of YouTube. Meanwhile, these same people go to Asalieri's channel with AVGN videos and the One View Wonders, where he makes fun of people with barely any subscribers because he's a freaking coward. Because obviously no one's going to fight back when they barely have any subscribers. Man, I lost my train of thought there. People see this stuff and they're like, oh, it's perfectly fine. They see these videos, they see him do this stuff. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about, them being complete hypocrites. They go to Asalieri's video and they're like, yeah, I completely agree, Asalieri, please. Tell me more about how low subscriber count YouTuber sucks, and how he looks weird, and how how these people suck at reviewing whatever they're doing. And please tell me how, please slander the AVGN's name some more. Please tell me how much money he's stealing from his fans, quote-unquote stealing or quote-unquote scamming. Tell me more about how that guy with the glasses sucks, Asalieri. Please tell me a few more times. They'll have no problem doing that, but then they'll go over to T. Kyle's video and just, oh, I can't believe you did this to Asalieri. I mean, he was being such a nice guy, T. Kyle, or Kyle. I can't believe that you would do such a thing, Kyle. Man, you know, Christ teaches us to be such a nice group of people, and you do this, T. Kyle? Meanwhile, in the AVGN video, man, AVG, oh, the video about that guy with the glasses down here, man, he's such a loser, just look at him. Man, it boggles my mind, the stupidity of this fan base, and it's getting to the point where it's quite frankly annoying as hell. But in this video, Slightly Livid Gaming, do you just ignore all this stuff that's happened? Have you read the Encyclopedia Dramatica article? Maybe we need to make it a little bit more simple for you. Maybe we need a compact list of the stuff detailing what Asalieri has done. You know, made fun of Reviewtopia because he was rejected from Reviewtopia. Insulted all their looks. The Hardcore Kid video where he insulted everyone's looks. And he left out, conveniently, he left out comments. But I don't understand. You go into a Skype conversation, you hear his specifically side of the story, and all of a sudden he's a nice guy. And all those videos that he's made recently and in the past, they just don't matter. Again, do I need to break out the TOG Professor video where I said that does not hold any sort of weight in a discussion when you have a person who hasn't apologized for a single thing he's done, saying that, oh, it's in the past and whatever, but you obviously still stand by it, do you not? Or else you would have apologized for it, which you did not do. So, Slightly Livid Gaming and other people that have joined this Skype conversation realize, oh, he's such a nice guy. I mean, he agrees with me on some things, and therefore, me personally, I believe he's a nice guy. Now, he can act like an ass to whoever he wants to. He can be a complete asshole to various other YouTubers, but because he's nice to me, I'm going to generalize and say he's a nice guy. And then there are people out there who say that they quote-unquote did not want drama associated with their channel. Therefore, they either went and had a conversation with Asalieri and they came out feeling that he was nice, or they removed whatever video they uploaded in the first place. And my question is, and this is mainly directed towards Hardcore Kid because, again, I don't know where he actually stands right now with Asalieri, but when he made his first video, his apology video, my question is, you made a video stating that you knew how his fanboys were and how he was and everything, and then you say you're going to take down the video or you're going to redo the video because you feel that you didn't want drama associated with your channel. How did you not know this? Of course you're going to have drama associated with your channel, hence why I have a different channel for all this stuff, because that way I don't get my normal videos, which have nothing to do with Asalieri, massively downvoted and spam commented, saying that I suck, and saying that because I play a certain game or I reviewed a certain game that, or saying that because I talked about Asalieri that this video, which has nothing to do with him, sucks as well. That's why you have a different channel. Until you can actually handle something like this, a massive amount of fanboys in bulk. So you know that Asalieri starts drama and he's involved with drama, yet you're going to remove your video because you don't want to be associated with the drama. Kind of counterintuitive. Why make the video in the first place? And then to say that people give him crap for things that he's done, and to say that it's undeserved. Are you freaking kidding me? Come on, man. Do some research. Look it up yourself. Don't try and be... I like to call it fake plastic ball syndrome, and a lot of people associated with Asalieri tend to have this, where they're like, man, all these people are hating on Asalieri. I'm gonna be the middle. I'm gonna try and bridge. I'm gonna make a bridge. And all you people, you know, you're being all immature and everything, making fun of him and everything. I'm gonna take a stand against all this all this stuff. And I'm gonna say, yeah, I mean, he's not that bad of a guy. I mean, I'm gonna join his side now because that's fewer people on that side. So therefore, I mean, cool. I'm gonna be the leader of this guy. I'm gonna take a stand, and I'm gonna stand by my convictions and say that he's not as bad of a guy as people point him out to be, when he quite frankly is. You can't freaking deny it. So I'm confused, guys. I mean, you go into a Skype conversation and you come out saying he's a nice guy because he freaking fondled your balls a little bit. Oh man, I love making these videos, and quite frankly, the reason why I make so many Asalieri videos is it's too easy, guys. It's too easy. I need to find someone else to freaking make fun of, because Asalieri and his fan base is just it's too easy, guys. it's beginning. I mean, actually, it is kind of worth my time because it is too easy. And you know, he claims that I'm out here trying because it's the only way I can get views and everything. Quite frankly, if I make something that people find entertaining, man, I should be able to do it. And if you have a problem, if I'm spouting nonsense and I'm a liar, then make sure you call me out on it. Because unlike Asalieri, I don't give a damn if you call me out for being a liar. I'll actually admit that I lied, or I'll actually admit that I got something wrong, and I'll go back and change it. Hence with me admitting that I got Asalieri's name wrong in the first video. Amazing, guys! Amazing how much of a clear conscience you can have with doing that. And yet, if you ignore these problems, you become an asshole, and you ignore all the problems that's going on, and you believe that you're infallible. You cannot be insulted. You cannot make a wrong statement whatsoever, and you can just say whatever the hell you want to. So yeah, guys, hyped up video, man. Thank you. And you know, at some point, maybe I'll make a video on Asalieri's fanboys. You know. Because they all, in my opinion, deserve a mention. Considering that Asalieri talks about other people's fanboys, and most recently that guy with the glasses video, man, I would love to pick apart each one of these fanboys. You know, Sky Blue Monty, you're too easy, man. I'm not going to bother with you. Way too freaking easy. But man, there's some other people. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.